Jeez, I forgot what we were doing last time. Welcome back, everybody. GreedFall. And why am I in this animal's ass? Is this a stealth mission? Can we take this out undetected? This lady is staring directly at me. Excuse me, how in the world can you see me? I'm behind you. Fuck it, I'm going in. Screw stealth. Nobody likes it anyway.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon, and you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows awaits you unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Of course, it's Manfred. What was that transition? Of course, the old Manfred will know what to do with you. Oh, come on. What happened to these guards? Are they gone? Ah, they're not here anymore? Boo. Anyway, that was a weird mission. I don't know why the game thought I would do it stealthily. The positioning of the guards was questionable and most unfortunate. There was no way I could go behind those two guards with that lady staring directly at me.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares in the back garden.
So, do we do anything here in Hikmet? Hikmet, right. Dude, I do not remember these missions at all. It's been like a couple of days since I've played the game, okay? And I forgot the objectives. Let's see. We've been working on the one called Contraband, informed intendant Manfred. Yes, my all-time friend Manfred, of course, of course. We also were doing the Sins of the Father. Question Ulan, the leader of Vignamri. We're looking for our family, I think, here in the New World. We recently found out that our family are the natives. I just want to finish the one with Manfred. Hopefully he's not gonna send me on a journey to the other sides of the world. Stop spawning the loot crates! I can't resist clicking on them. It's my weakness, I must admit. Loot makes me weak. I don't think so. No, you know, oh wait, I think I'm already wearing my Vigor outfit, so it wouldn't matter. But, you know, yeah. Vigor is stupid, and it should feel stupid. Manfred, my man.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. and we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We are no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Oh no. Guards versus the Knots. My reputation with both of these factions is not at its best, and I'm working towards fixing that. Not doing a great job at it, however. Now, didn't we call it in the last episode that the governor of Hikmet was involved in that story? We called it, didn't we? I wonder if Egon is the governor's secret handle by default, and that's why he never appears anywhere. He's just, you know, he's just a name that everyone is feared because he's a very powerful man. Excuse me, what am I doing right now? I was gonna fast travel, not go directly to the Admiral. Fast traveling is easier, plus I'm lazy. How did we end up doing all this? I was doing main missions, I was doing loyalty missions. I've been tricked.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the Guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus garrison. Commandeered? We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral, but Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell him, Admiral, and know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
Should I bring Vasco and Kurt into my team, or will they just start slapping one another?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she's putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
Siora and Petrus don't seem to be giving a flying fuck about this. Nope. I might have to change my group here. I'm seriously thinking about it. Are we sticking to this mission? Find the dead drop. We've never done this. Does it have to be during the night, though? Maybe it's during the day. Did the guy say anything about this? I want to have another look at this. I tried it last episode and I assumed it's bugged because I couldn't progress the story. I don't know, is that a package we're supposed to be finding? Is there someone delivering the package? I'm going the wrong way. How are we doing on ammunition? 63. Not bad. I should be using my rifle more often. Check the shops at some point too. I wonder if we can find a better rifle. Alright, let's see. I still don't see any blips on my map over there. I do not see any person. Where are you, you piece of garbage? Sure, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe it has to be during the night. Oh. In any case, it's a lot of work. I'll come back to this. What else can we do? Question Ulan. I'm going to Ulan, you know? That mission sounds like fun. I want to know more about my family. Case in point, we're not gonna have to change our group because it's currently perfect. We got Sora, my wife, and we got Petrus. And this mission just happens to be his loyalty mission, his third one, if I'm not wrong. And once we resolve this, I can bring my two boys together. And they can fight all they want. I don't care anymore about either the guard or the knots. I don't feel like I can improve the... What is happening here? Why can I not go that way? Yeah, I was saying I don't think I can improve our relations with the knots or the guard at this point. Bloop.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me, but others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing. I must go.
And here I thought my father was a man of the civilized world. I was wrong.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly, compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
He wasn't the one who was corrupted, right? Was he the one who did the dealings in Hikmet? Or was that another chief? Oh man, honestly, I can't remember.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegad. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they trust me though.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I am looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I am extremely grateful.
Question the villagers in Vingrami, or just ask this random lady who just happens to sit outside of her house. And that's that. Find Zlan. Why would she be in the bog? Is this the easiest way to get to her? Vignamri Camp. It's just a straight line, dude. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm just a lazy old lady. I do not wish to walk another 10 steps. This looks right. Were these people always here? Who are you and how did you... Oh, it was an accident. I've been trying to jump over that. I remember it. Now we have some vigor. Maybe we can make the jump. It's vigor 2 though. How much vigor do I have? This one gives me 1. Oh my gosh, she's doing it. Scimitar. I would like to see what it looks like. Get out of the bushes, woman. Can I please see it? Oh, it's actually a long blade, a rapier. Oh, no, it's not a rapier. It's a scimitar. It's what the title says. Okay, it's good, but not as good as the stuff we have. Also unupgradable. Ignore them. Wait, can I sneak behind beasts? There is a sneak option for beasts? Okay, I satisfied my curiosity. We can now run. Hey, we're bringing some more!
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound.
Too much info, lady.
Good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man.
That's not what he meant.
What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Friendship above all. Achievement unlocked. Petrus, you're now officially my daddy. Not my daddy, I mean my dad, my father, okay? In the last couple episodes, I got myself a wife and a dad. What more could I want?
My dear child, what can I do for you?
Oh, no more dialogue options with him.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
I just love the way he says my child, but this is his religion. It's not that he, you know, you are my daughter or anything. My stepdaddy. Okay, there we go. Stepdaddy. Does it sound wrong? It sounds kind of wrong, doesn't it? We have so many side missions. Actually, no. There is a side mission that has so many steps, and oh, this is the exploration and cartography. Investigate at the barracks of San Matias. I want to bring my other dudes for this. Now that we're done with family matters. Not Trial of the Waters, find the dead drop, investigate the barracks, there we go. Alright, for this I want Vasco and Kurt. Not a huge fan of these two dudes, but they might shed some light. We will have more options, more dialogue options as we work toward this mission. Frames today have been a little too unkind for the game. Maybe I should restart my my computer and run it again. Oh, wait a minute. I'm always getting lost in this place, man.
It's blocked.
Is it? You blocked it to make my life even harder, didn't you? Do we have to go through the brothel? We have to go around it. Go down. Excuse me, gentlemen. Let me walk. If this is not a time waster, I don't know what is.
A feast for the eyes.
Mm-hmm, such a fist for the eyes. This is what I'm here for. We gotta find that flight of stairs up. There we go. It was a pain in the ass to find you, man.
And what can I do for you?
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit, and I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they are honorable?
I won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
Wow. You guys had nothing to say? You surprised me. Wait, they're in here? Oh yeah, even better. Can we unblock that door? The door I was trying to open before is not upstairs. Wrong way? That's the downstairs. Should turn off my light in here. Wait, that's the outside. They're all upstairs. Go down and go up. Okay. Always choosing the longest possible journey. Why? Because I'm perfect at following directions.
Hello. I am...
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. Lieutenant Ermelind at your service.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous. Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you to it. Farewell, Lieutenant.
Yeah, you didn't tell me something I didn't already know. Or I didn't already suspect.
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Friends, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
So much secrecy.
Hello, Lieutenant. Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. Well, in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
Why does my armor look so rusty all of a sudden? Hey, Kurt, maybe you should upgrade your armor a little bit. Yours too. We've never really upgraded their armor now, did we? I was focusing mostly on Petrus, Siora. church mission is not timed, so we can take it easy. Who is the last one? I don't remember your name. And why aren't you all in the same room?
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is de Sardet.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation. You're quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander. Did you need me?
I am conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy, or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
I'll leave you, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
I wasn't expecting to learn anything new, to be honest, after this guy told us to meet him in the church. Go to the meeting point. It has to be during the night. Okay, so off to our house. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my computer after this episode. The next episode, I promise. Stop placing chests right outside my house. That's rude. Not... ah. Did I oversleep? I think I overslept. Oops. Hope he's still there. Sorry, man. I slept for 2 days. Wow. Patient man. I appreciate your commitment.
Here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
Who took possession of the ship, and for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions, but I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We capture them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye, but I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders, and the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
I'm suspecting the governor. For real.
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin, that woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No, numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Yes, Storm Warriors will be a good asset.
Ermelin was the most suspicious. She was the one who gave us the least information. Alright, we could do this alone, or we can recruit some natives. Obviously, I'm going to recruit some natives. We have very good relations. Okay, fine. I'll take this stupid box. You convinced me. My weight is not looking so good. Might wanna sell some of my junk. Not my favorite. No, not my favorite mask. No. This can go though. Tracker's tunic. I got 2 of these babies. The marquee I'm still wearing. Wasn't these skirts? Sell it. Craftsmanship, craftsmanship. I can sell one of these too. Endurance. I am not selling my legendaries, obviously. All static leather boots, no. That's it. Okay. So much later.
What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
You are a Karant. We will help you. But you have to tell me more precisely what this is about.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
I know where it is. The Renaiks massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. I can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
I need to be going.
Can we do this stealthily? I want to do this stealthily. Where are we meeting with the boys? Oh right, this is on a different map. That's a long drive. I think what killed my game and my frames is all the fast traveling back and forth. The game hates me right now. Can we do this in the middle of the day? I'm willing to try. But I wouldn't be opposed to stabbing a few folk. Oh, it's actually quite far. Let's run there. I'm not meeting with the natives at some point in particular, am I? Supposedly they're both there waiting for me to lead the attack.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
Can't say I remember this place. Have we been here before? Is this place heavily guarded? Oh. Is there a way around the camp? No sneakies? Yeah, I don't think I can sneak in.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
Here's my permission! Where are my native friends? Key to the slave cell. Nice. Where are my warriors, dude? You never sent help, you lied to me. I don't see anybody here. Be very quiet, everyone. Let's go stub some faces. Oh, no one is guarding outside? What a shame. It's unguarded. It was just these two?
Locked.
What are you wearing? Why are you wearing these clothes?
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant Franz who told us where to find you.
Franz? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set up a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you,
But
we
you
can stop
came
those
too
who
late.
captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, some. And we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
Can we sneak kill them? Oh my.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
My team is just standing there.
Then let's go!
Let's see, do I have poison? I have poison. Let's go!
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Thanks for the help, dudes!
Things are about to get dicey.
The natives did nothing.
We got them.
Make sure that Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateus. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort you.
Breg, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
Marked silver coin. I think we got the story regarding the coins, but I can't remember what it was. And I'm sure it was important. Will you really make me walk all the way back to the tavern? You will, won't you? Okay. Not a huge fan of this quest, but I'm eager, rather curious to find out who Egon truly is. I'm not sure we're gonna resolve this matter during this mission, though. There's probably gonna be more steps to it.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
You're all ugly and terrible at your jobs.
Your Excellency, I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized a slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participated in the despicable actions of this traitor.
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Well, I'll let you get on, sirs.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Why won't you just call him on the phone and tell him that everything is okay? And we kind of solved the case? It's been like 3 episodes now. I wanna do the... What was that mission called? The Shape of Water or something? What was that? What was that mission called? The Trial of the Waters. No, not the Shape of Water. That's a different franchise. Yeah, I wanna do that too. It sounds very, very interesting. return to the Manfred. What are you showing me here? Oh, this is correct. It's a me, yes! Door. Manfred, my man.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Franz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men.
Oh no.
Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
The highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who was not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Did they execute Fran? Oh no. Unless he went by with a different name. I don't think so. I think they just killed him. I don't like where this is going.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency?
Captain, Lieutenant, Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
This brazen lieutenant is bordering on insubordination.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Why's that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat.
A place I remember all too well.
I'm sure, Kurt. And I'm sorry for that. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's hurry.
This other guy was very suspicious.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Arrest the leaders. Which map is this? Weg Shagagananano. Eliminate Egon's men in the old ghost camp. Okay. Don't attack the werewolves. Only one entrance, huh? Let's have a look-see. Ah, this is where they bullied the recruits. I remember this. See a guard over there. We can probably dispatch them. Oh, really? What is this positioning of guards? Nothing I can do about these two. One is facing the other way and one is facing directly at me.
Useless. They barricaded themselves inside.
It's blocked.
Can't snake them. No rest for the wicked, let's go! Time to get fat again. How are we gonna get in there? There's another entrance from the back. No guards on this side, though.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
I think they saw us. I'm teasing you.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
I think you got this. You don't need my help. There we go. Good job. Love your new armor, Kurt. Oh, I just realized I forgot my timer. We've been recording for over an hour. Maybe this is a good time to take a break from one stealth and discreet mission to another. We'll come back to this later, I promise. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun whatever you do. Take care of yourselves and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.